Yes, guys, Disney have had a very big week when it comes to trailers. Now, the plan was at the beginning of the week when the Aladdin trailer dropped, I was going to do my usual reaction slash review slash talk nonsense about said trailer, but I didn't have a chance because I got home from work and everything just happened. And then by the time I remembered that it needed doing, I was already in bed. So I thought, do you know what? It's too little, too late, so I won't do it. A lot of hate came out from that trailer. So many people were complaining on the internet like they do. I only watched it just the once really quickly. I didn't really mind it, but I'll get into that when we do actually watch the trailer. But yeah, a lot of hate came from that. And 2 days later, Disney decided they would release a Frozen 2 teaser trailer, which some have joked that it was kind of reactionary. It's like, you know, Aladdin was bad. Forget about this. Here's this. Have the Frozen 2 trailer because don't focus on that. Focus on this. Disney are good. Disney need money. No, they don't. They've got loads of money, but that's kind of how it looked. I don't think it is that. I think this was all planned out straight away. Again, I didn't mind the Aladdin trailer. Frozen 2 trailer. We'll get into that. Now, as usual, I have watched these trailers previously. Like I say, the Aladdin one I only watched once, and I wasn't really paying much attention to it because, you know, I was actually at work at the time, so I was busy doing other stuff, so I shouldn't really have been watching it in the first place, but I was. So it's when I watch that trailer, it will kind of be fresh. But the Frozen 2 trailer I've watched twice. Again, it's more so that I can talk to you at the same time as trying to watch these trailers. But because I'm doing 2 trailer reactions, I'm going to do them a bit quicker than usual. I'm just going to jump straight into it. Okay, as mentioned, first up is Guy Ritchie's Aladdin, starring Will Smith as the Genie, which is, obviously there's other stars in this movie. I can't really remember all their names, but he is the main one that everyone is focusing on at the moment. Yes, as usual, there will be a trailer up here using my YouTube magic that I like to do, so you can watch along with me. But we're going to hit play, and I'm going to try and talk to you as much as I can whilst I'm watching this. Play. Again, the music jumps straight in, and it really does take me back to a child, because this is probably my favourite Disney movie of all time. I absolutely love it. I think it's great. So I like the fact that it is very much like the original. You know, it's a great throwback, but I'm hoping they do a sort of twist on it and they make it, you know, more original. Aladdin with oh, he looks so good, he really does. Here I go. Abu is a monkey, by the way. I forgot his name. Princess Jasmine. You know, it looks good. It really does look up to date and more. Here it comes. Again, I don't mind this. I don't get what all the hate is. I actually think it looks pretty good. It actually looks pretty decent. It's not perfect by any stretch, but to do an updated live action version of that Genie, they have to go and kind of go a different way. You know, they have to really make it pop and stand out, and that is exactly what they've done. You know, which is exactly what we want to ask for. I'm not sure why that was still playing. Exactly what we want. You know, we just want. We don't want an exact carbon copy of the original. I mean, I don't, at least, because, like I said, that is one of my favourite Disney movies. I don't want the exact same movie. I don't just want to see it in live action. We need something a bit more updated and a bit more unique. So the best they could have done with that Genie, you know, a few months back when the pictures were released of Will Smith and he looked human, people were upset. They're like, why isn't he blue? And Will Smith came out and said, look, that is my human form in the movie. I will be blue. There will be CGI. I will look like a genie. And they give us this, and everyone went absolutely mental. Like, what is the problem? This is... You can't ask for one thing and say, I really want a blue genie. And then when you get that blue genie, you're like, no, it don't look good. I don't like it. What do you want? Make your minds up. Again, I like it. I think it looks fine. It doesn't look perfect. It doesn't look like how you would imagine it when you watch the cartoon version. But again, we don't want that. We want something new. And that's what they've done. They've done the best they can with the money that they've got. And let's face it, like I said at the beginning of the video, they've got a lot of money. So technically they don't need to do this. They're trying to please everyone, but everyone is going to get upset. I don't think everyone is upset. I think people just focus on the bad comments that are on the internet, because that's all people do nowadays. They just go on the internet and, no, I'm annoyed. We've got the best that we can get, I believe. I think it looks good. I think it is going to look great on the big screen. I think it is going to be funny. I think it is going to stay faithful to the original, but again, make it different and make it new so that we can all enjoy it. I mean, look at Beauty and the Beast a few years ago. I've never seen the original Beauty and the Beast. I've seen the majority of it. I know what it is. But I saw that live action version and I thought it was amazing. I fell in love with that movie. I think it's great. The Jungle Book. The original, it's so old it's kind of bad now, but it's still nostalgically brilliant, if that makes sense. That live action remake, incredible. It was pretty much the same story. It was pretty much beat for beat the same movie, but it was new. It was unique. It was brilliant. And this is what Aladdin is going to be. I hope for. Anyway, I'm hoping for the best. And I try not to do that going into a movie that I really want to see. I don't think I'm going to be let down with this. That's my thoughts. I think this Aladdin looks really good. I think that we are going to be happy. Not everyone is always going to be happy, but I think it's going to be good enough that people are going to accept it. And the other problem that we got is Will Smith is following Robin Williams. That is an almost impossible task that he has taken on. He's not going to do that lightly. He knows that Robin Williams is the Genie and he has to bring something new to it. Just in that scene, just the words that he says, you think they're funny, this comical is as good. It's not going to be better. It's never going to be better. But it's a big task. The same as the Joker. When Heath Ledger died, the next person after him to play the Joker was never going to win. I actually kind of like Heath Ledger's Joker. I actually kind of like Jared Leto's Joker. It's not great. It's not the best. But to follow Heath Ledger and do it in a unique way, I thought it was great. Do you know what I mean? It's hard to follow that act. So Will Smith, in my eyes, is going to do great. It looks great. And he's going to do as good as he can following in those footsteps. People are going to get mad regardless. I don't see why. Shut up. Just enjoy it. Okay, now that little rant is out the way, my thoughts on Aladdin and how I think it's going to be kind of okay. Next up is Frozen 2. Now, again, Frozen 2, when it came out, was an absolute phenomenon. I enjoy it. It's not really for me, but I can appreciate it. I enjoy it when it's on. I'm happy to sing along to the songs. Olaf is a personal favourite of mine, like he is with most people. I do enjoy Frozen. Now, I was worried that they was going to wait so long to release this sequel that it was not going to live up in the slightest to the original. But they're giving it a go. I honestly thought it had been so long that they was just going to leave it. Because it was such a cultural phenomenon. Like I say, it was everywhere. You could not escape it. Radio, TV, toys, anything that you can think of, it was there. And it took the world by storm. Is it wise that they're doing a second one? I personally don't think so. I'm going to get probably a lot of hate for that, but I don't think that they should. But they are, and it's here. We have a Frozen 2 trailer. And again, up in the corner, we're going to have the Frozen 2 trailer after I hit play. It's a good opening. I do like it. Like, I've watched this trailer and I'm trying to enjoy it, but it's difficult because, again, I'm not a massive fan of the first. I enjoyed the first one, but I wasn't involved. So I mean, the animation is great. I think it's brilliant. The story is great. I'd like to see where they're going in this sequel. You know, by the looks of it, she's trying to really take hold of her powers and trying to see how strong she is and what she can do. You know, running up the waves, trying to see how much water she can freeze and how much power she has. And failing, you know, you don't always succeed on your first try. It's a good message to everyone. That's pretty cool. I do like things like that. They are cool, especially this animation. Like I say, it's incredible. And obviously they're going to bring all the original characters back. We've got loads more reindeer. Cool. Reindeer, great. See, I heard a rumor that they was going to introduce a love interest for, is it Elsa? This the freezy woman. I've just upset a lot more people now. Sorry, internet. Yeah, it's, you know, it's a teaser trailer. You're not going to get a lot from these. You're really not. You know, they're gonna show a lot without actually showing anything, because, you know, that's what a teaser trailer is. They're going to get people sucked in and, you know, amazed. This is coming. I can't wait. I can't wait to see an actual trailer. I can't wait to see everything about this movie before the movie comes out. That is the intent of a teaser trailer. Now, again, I enjoyed that. It's fine. It looks fun. Looks action packed. Nothing funny. I can't say it looked funny because there wasn't any kind of comedic stuff in there. But again, my problem is it's gonna do well. It's gonna absolutely smash the box office. There is absolutely no doubt about that. But the young girls and the young kids that absolutely loved Frozen when it came out, like what, 8 years ago, they've grown up. They don't care anymore. Now you got the next generation coming through that have seen Frozen and will love it and will want to see Frozen too. But is it going to be the same? I actually had an argument. I had a very strong conversation with a friend of mine. He thinks it's going to do absolutely amazing and it's going to be just as good, if not better. I don't think so. I honestly believe that it is not going to live up to the hype and it is not going to be as good as the first. Now, again, I enjoy the first, but I didn't love it, so I can't see Frozen 2 really doing it for me. I want to, you know, I have kids. It is going to be played in this house probably non-stop for a good 6 months. So I'm going to have to get used to that fact that it's going to be everywhere. But I don't think it's going to be very good. I want it to be. Again, from this trailer, you can't gauge anything because there is nothing to gauge. There's no storyline. There's no plot devices. There's no character growth at all from a minute and a half. I just think it's not going to be very good. I'm sorry, people on the internet that do not agree with me, but yeah, it's just my opinion. I don't think it's going to be that good. I don't think it's going to be as successful as the first movie. Again, all those people, they've all grown up. No one cares anymore. They've taken too long. Now, I get this kind of animation takes a long time. It's a long process. I really appreciate that. But look at things like The Incredibles. They waited 10 years for that sequel. Who talks about Incredibles 2? I haven't seen it. I want to see it. But again, the point is, I don't care. I love Incredibles. I think Incredibles is an amazing movie, but they waited too long. By the time the second one came around, I will watch it eventually. I don't mind. But it's not there. It's not gripping me. There's nothing there pulling me in. It's going to be the same with this. This is going to upset and disappoint a lot of people, I believe. I could be wrong. I may be wrong. I hope I am wrong, because there's kids out there that is going to love this. I just hope for their sake that it is as good as the first one. Again, I just don't think it will be. There's nothing more I can say. This is the fault that I've had all week for the last few days. Ever since I saw that trailer, that's all I could think about, is how disappointing it will be. If you disagree with me, feel free to shout at me in the comments. That's what the internet's for. It's for having arguments and telling everyone that you're wrong. Now, I get a lot of great comments on my videos, but the ones that are negative, I just ignore because I don't care. If you've got something negative to say, that's your opinion. Again, this is my opinion. I don't think it's going to be any good. If you enjoyed this video, what a great way to end this video. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give me a like and maybe subscribe to my channel. I do have a podcast where I talk movie news every week and I go into depth about this sort of stuff. If you want to check that out, feel free. It is on Podbean, which is an app as well as a website, and it is also on Spotify. It's called Up and At Them. Not quite sure why I chose that name. I just thought it was a funny name. Feel free to go and check it out, and I will speak to you soon. Goodbye.
You really don't know who I am. Genie, wishes, lamb, none of that ringing a bell.